In 2026 and 2027, there's going to be an all-time high of data leaks and private citizen abductions. And part of the reason informing me making that statement is headers such as these, and I quote, this is from the Daily Nation. New police unit to spy on you online. And the subheader reads, after a recent law change challenged in court by petitioners who argue it grants the state unfettered powers to surveil government critics, authorities now plan to establish a dedicated digital intelligence unit to police online use. Now in this video, I want us to look into some of the reasons why Kenya Kwanza has created an online surveillance unit ahead of 2027. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. The first reason for creating this unit is to secure funding. And let me shock you, this unit is not new. It existed even before. But the problem with having things that exist outside the law is getting funding to reach these people legally is difficult. Sometimes these murky leaders who have one or two haters online wanataka kujua wako wapi, waende wafinywe. They were the ones funding this group. Kuna mtu ameunda account inaitwa XYZ24986. Sayote anaunda AI, sijui unakaranga chapati, anaunda AI, unafanya sijui nini, and you get offended and you want to find this guy. So those are the leaders who are funding them personally. But now when they get to be recognized by the law, meaning they are part and parcel of the constitution, watatengewa budget yao from the National Assembly. So now they'll have an entire floor space dedicated to them, computers, excellent internet service providers, perhaps Starlink, Safaricom, who knows, and MacBooks. State-of-the-art infrastructure, just so that they can hunt you down. So by formalizing this unit, they have secured finances for that same unit from you and me, the taxpayer. And we were not even called for public participation. So mambo kama hiyo mtata anafaa kuwa alikimbia into court or somebody else who has the ability to do so to get an injunction, a nationwide injunction to stop this unfettered access to power. Now the second reason behind the creation of the Kenya Kwanza online surveillance unit is to identify and pull down anti-government platforms. How so? I'll give you an example. During the 2022 general election, I used to put out TikTok videos at the time. You'll find one video goes and gets perhaps 1 million views, 200,000 views, and so on and so forth. And there were people who are not happy with it. So you find concentrated targeting. Unaweka video moja ambayo inawalima mbaya sana na iko na 1.2 million views na inaenda ikipanda. What do? 800 or 600 of these people converge. They report that video to TikTok, and because TikTok is understaffed, the system automatically pulls down the video. They wait for you to appeal. Then an actual human being will look at the appeal perhaps an hour later if you are lucky, or days later if you are unlucky. Then they'll restore the video, by which time ishapitwa na wakati. Tulikuwa tunaongelea vile mtu anaiba kura huko Narok. Sasa mambo imeenda hata video ikiwa restored. It's too late. Now this is the work of this unit, to identify critics of the government, to ensure they get shadow banned or actually banned. And if possible, they will be sending letters to TikTok, Facebook, and so on and so forth, because now they have a bit of the constitutional mandate and power to reach out to Facebook and say, this person is engaged in terrorist activities. We need them to be pulled down. So that is the second purpose of this particular unit, to target people in the online space. Now, the third role of this online surveillance unit is to work in tandem or hand in hand with the boots on the ground, the abduction units. Kazi ya hawa watu wa abduction ni wameambiwa mtu fulani yako mahali fulani, anakaa hivi and then ishika yeye. Lakini hawa wa online, their role is to find out who you are, what's your routine, where will you likely be at this time. Once they have compiled that data, they hand it over to our watu wa abduction. And it's very easy. Siku hizi watu wengi waneka namba yao online so they can triangulate where you are. Kando na hiyo, the pictures you post have metadata. It shows the time the image was taken, the date the image was taken, the location the image was taken, and if you're not careful, the device that was used to take that image. Kama ulichukua na S24 Ultra, watajua ni mtu wako na kakitu. Kama ulichukua na sijui IDOs, they will know. That is the role of this unit. It is not to preserve the sanctity and dignity of Kenya. It is to go after those who feel will make them lose in 2027. And it's a total misuse of such kind of a unit. They should be going after terror. They should be going after sponsors of terror. Mtu ambaye anataka kuleta bomb sijui wapi, tulisikia kulikuwa na bomb imewekwa kwa bridge inangoja rais ilipuke. They should now be chasing that issue to the very ends. Kama kuna mtu anataka kuleta sijui C4, sijui bunduki, sijui nini, anapanga kupiga nani risasi, follow up on that. I endorse. But going after people who say what you don't like, that is terrible, and it would make us a fourth world country. Tayari tuko third world under hii leadership. Tutaundiwa kategori mpya tusukumwe huko chini tukiendelea na watu kama hawa. Now at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum, and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 44443 or info@suimas.co.ke, and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.